Man, I love a good chicken sandwich, honestly. Just when they get it right, I just don't think there's a better sandwich going. Like the KFC Wicked Zinger here in the UK, the Wicked Zinger sandwich used to be phenomenal, but they changed the recipe. The batter they use is just too crunchy now. The Popeyes one is pretty good, but what I really want is Chick-fil-A to come to the UK because the Chick-fil-A sandwich, oh my God.
Chicken sandwich may seem like a hard thing to mess up, but we don't want anything to do with one unless it comes from one of these chains.
Oh my God, look at that.
In the realm of takeout chicken sandwiches, Chick-fil-A's are pretty hard to beat. The chain has used the same recipe since 1964, which easily makes it one of the oldest and simplest on this list. Business Insider actually toured a Chick-fil-A location to see exactly what goes into its chicken prep, and it turns out employees sift through every single breast piece that gets delivered to ensure they adhere to the quality Chick-fil-A customers have come to expect. Once its quality is assured, each piece is thoroughly tossed in a homemade coating and browned for 4 minutes in a pressure fryer. This is another step that sets Chick-fil-A apart, as pressure cookers trap heat in a way that the open air fryer baskets you see lining the average drive-thru kitchen just don't.
We want to make sure the rough side of the chicken is down. This is going to ensure that we don't get a little pocket of oil.
Though it's better known for hawking dark meat in the form
I've heard of Jollibee. We don't have it here in the UK, unfortunately.
of thighs and its iconic drumsticks, Jollibee added 2 chicken sandwiches to its menu in 2021 to better stand up against its competition. And while this is somewhat of a departure for the Philippines-based
Massive
franchise,
piece of
both
chicken.
Jollibee's standard and spicy chicken sandwiches hold up in court.
Never eat a chicken sandwich that isn't from Jollibee.
Ooh, it looks better.
The original chicken sandwich features a breast fillet twice coated and fried to a golden brown that's then placed within a brioche roll with a hearty slick of umami mayo. Meanwhile, the spicy chicken sandwich kicks things up a notch with some jalapeno peppers and sriracha mayonnaise. Seeing as one Redditor
Look at the size of the chicken in this sandwich. This thing is huge.
described the spicy variant as hands down the best fast food chicken sandwich they'd ever had, those with a higher spice tolerance might feel right at home ordering that particular selection. Like many other chains, Jollibee is pretty tight-lipped when it comes to divulging exactly how it preps its chicken. However, the chain does seem to prioritize sustainability and quality, at least in terms of sourcing. As of 2023, Jollibee and Cargo work together to ensure Jollibee's poultry is safe to consume and environmentally friendly. Jollibee's efforts in this regard even earned the chain an animal welfare certification from the National Chicken Council. In what might have been the biggest chicken sandwich-related development of the 21st century, Popeyes introduced its take on the classic fast food fare in 2019.
Oh my God. When Popeyes first opened in London, I think it was around the time of the pandemic. It was so in demand that in the line for a Popeyes sandwich, somebody got, stabbed. I couldn't believe it. Could not believe it. True story. Type it, if you don't believe me, put it in Google.
And it was a big deal.
Popeyes, out the blue, introduced a chicken sandwich, a surprise attack on Chick-fil-A. It was like Pearl Harbor, but juicier.
It reportedly took the chain over 3 years to perfect its recipe, and the results are worth the wait. To achieve that thunderous crunch, the Louisiana kitchen prepares the breast meat in buttermilk to amplify tenderness, and it coats the fillets in a blend of flours for a flakier shell that browns perfectly in the fryer. And while Popeyes has never messed around when it comes to its chicken, it didn't cut corners on a single other sandwich component either. According to Restaurant Business, Popeyes sourced the brioche buns its sandwiches are served on from a local bakery, and uses the New Orleans-founded Blue Plate mayonnaise to preserve each sandwich's southern origins. The pickles come from a Midwestern supplier and are the only veggie to make the final.
My God, look at the size. This has to be photoshopped. Even the pickle slices are massive.
Cut because their quality stays consistent year-round. It's hard to believe Popeyes existed for so long without a chicken sandwich on its menu, but we're pretty sure there would be riots in Louisiana streets if the chain got rid of it now. Culver's may be a burger joint first and foremost, but the Wisconsin-based chain doles out plenty of poultry products that are anything but paltry. The crispy chicken sandwich features terrific white meat chicken breast stacked on top of a lightly browned brioche roll with mayo and a simple trio of lettuce, tomatoes, and sliced dill pickles for garnish. One of the central pieces of Culver's quality is that it sources its chicken from Springer Mountain Farms, a Georgia-based business that prioritizes the humane and healthy treatment of every chicken that passes through its ranks. It feeds all of its
Wow, that is a lot of chickens. How many chickens do you think we're looking at here? Maybe 1,000?
chicken domestically sourced grain, and all of its practices have been certified by the American Humane Organization.
They hatch their own chicks, so they make their own rules. No antibiotics, no steroids, nothing artificial.
On top of those eco-friendly priorities, Culver's choice to use whole breast meat ensures a farm-fresh taste and tenderness you just don't find everywhere. Incorporating elements of Southern comfort food into every batch, Culver's batters its chicken breast with flavorful notes of onion, pepper, and garlic that add just a spark of heat once it leaves the fryer. That taste and texture is only amplified by the fresh farmed produce stacked on top.
Guys, I'm getting so hungry. If you could hear my stomach right now.
Culver's, Shake Shack didn't exactly get its start in the chicken game, but boy are we glad it got on it eventually. The Chicken Shack sandwich first became available to the masses in early 2016, and it's been a beloved staple of the Shack ever since. One of the essential pieces to the Chicken Shack puzzle is the buttermilk marinade every piece goes into before getting tossed into the batter mixture and spiced flour. This two-pronged approach keeps the exterior of each piece crispy once it's fried, while ensuring the chicken inside stays succulent and juicy. This recipe is only enhanced by Shake Shack's strict rules regarding the humane treatment of all its animals, and the fact that the chain never uses unnecessary additives.
I could eat all of these. How many are we looking at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I would finish all of these. Just give me 30 minutes.
Or antibiotics. All Shake Shack poultry is free range and sustainably sourced, an attitude that extends to other elements of the sandwich as well. Shake Shack uses the St. Martin's brand buns on both its chicken sandwiches and burgers, so you can still count on that golden hue and airy texture you may have gotten used to with the chain's beefier offerings. All this is beautifully tied together by the buttermilk herb mayo Shake Shack makes in-house, as well as the lettuce and pickles that come standard on the Chicken Shack. Holding your own against any of the chains we just listed is no easy feat, but BurgerFi gives the competition a run for its money when it comes to its chicken sandwiches and tenders. Back in 2019, BurgerFi announced that it had started sourcing its chicken from a familiar farm, Springer Mountain Farms to be exact. So it's safe to say diners looking to get their white meat fix will be in good hands despite the fact that this is really more of a beef-centric chain. As of early 2020,
those fries look good as well. What are they, loaded fries?
BurgerFi's menu and social media advertise both fried chicken sliders and a crispy chicken sandwich for their poultry-loving patrons, and both options look to be solid takes on classic formats. The sliders feature hand-breaded, antibiotic-free chicken sandwiched between BurgerFi's classically airy potato buns. And while they're only garnished with lettuce, pickles, and mayo, it looks like you can get tomato on the larger crispy chicken sandwich if your local location has it on offer. Of all the sandwiches on this list, the one you can get at Raising Cane's might be the biggest departure from the norm. This is mainly due to the fact that, instead of using a single piece of chicken breast for the meat, Cane's uses 3 of the same fingers you'll get in one of its iconic box combos. But just because the sandwich is shaped a bit differently doesn't mean you're compromising on quality. Cane's only uses high-quality, never-frozen breast tenderloin for its chicken fingers, and every piece is marinated for 24 hours before.
Why is that? Did you see that burger? Hold on. What's this? Are these just like burger breadsticks?
Before it's hand battered and brought out to customers. Aside from the fact that this particular cut is extremely tender, the texture is even more desirable since the chicken strips are steeped for so long in their juices. No Cane's chicken strips is ever pre-cooked, so freshness is essentially guaranteed. And while the chain's quality control process is evidently pretty involved, the final product is a no-frill sandwich consisting of chicken fingers, cane sauce, and lettuce on a sesame seed bun. KFC is another one of those restaurants where the chicken sandwich might not be the first menu item to come to mind, but the chain puts as much love into this product as it gives its infamous buckets.
What is this, though? This isn't available in the UK.
This sandwich is Kentucky Fried to order.
Like many others on this list, KFC's chicken sandwich is surprisingly simple, consisting of a breaded chicken fillet, pickles, and mayo on a brioche bun. But hey, that's evidently a winning combo in many diners' eyes. Maybe the biggest selling point here is the white meat fillet, which the Kentucky franchise coats twice in its generously seasoned flouring. And in a world where so many fast food joints are raising their prices and shrinking their portions, KFC actually opted to start using noticeably larger breast pieces for its sandwiches back in 2021. So the Colonel's legendary spice blend has a larger and crispier platform to shine on than ever.
It's annoying that like the items that are available in the American version of these restaurants aren't always available here, because that KFC burger just isn't available here in the UK. There isn't a KFC burger or sandwich that you get pickles in for some reason. It's so annoying.
That same year, KFC also opted to ditch its limp, leaky pickles in favor of a thicker, crinkle-cut variety that gives the sandwich a satisfying snap with every bite. The mayo and brioche roll tie the whole ensemble together beautifully, adding the perfect combo of sweetness and tang to the savory sandwich. Zaxby's was started by Georgia natives with the dream of serving authentic Southern fare to as many people as possible. For over 3 decades, the chain has spread its reach throughout much of the country, and looking at its chicken sandwich, it's easy to see why. The heart of the signature sandwich is the crispy white meat fillet. While there isn't too much info about the meat's prep online, Zaxby's proudly reports that its chicken fingers, at least, are hand-breaded, and we see no evidence to suggest the chain doesn't give the same care to its sandwiches. From there, Zaxby's keeps things pretty basic. Beneath the chicken, you'll find a layer of pickles and a hearty smear of Zax sauce, the same savory and creamy dipping sauce you can get as a side with other menu items. Zaxby's doesn't skimp on the
I just love a sandwich that has a generous amount of sauce, you know, because that's where a lot of the flavor comes into.
Bun either. The Southern chain actually classes things up with a glossy potato roll embossed with a split center that plays up the sandwich's artisanal vibe. The signature sandwich is
those fries, look how thick they are and these crinkle cuts.
Pretty clearly aimed to compete with the similar offering you'll find at Popeyes. But hey, imitation is the highest form of flattery. And even if this is a copycat, Zaxby's absolutely nailed it. At least, that's what the reviews say.
So good. So good. So good. So good. So good. Delicious.
Everything's bigger in Texas, and the Texas-based chain Church's Chicken backs that up with a decades-long legacy of excellence. This is another one of those poultry palaces better known for its finger and bone-in offerings, and seeing as it's been in business since the 50s, we're inclined to trust the higher-ups' judgment in that regard. Luckily, the chain forgoes tradition with its classic chicken sandwich, serving a boneless filet on a brioche roll with pickles and your choice of regular and spicy mayo. In other words, pretty much the same sandwich that almost every other chain on this list has to offer. But that doesn't mean it's not a solid choice. And in fairness, there is one thing Church's does to its sandwiches that no one else on this list could match if they wanted to.
The perfect honey buttered brioche bun.
That's right.
Honey buttered. Wow, that's a new one.
If the brioche roll weren't classy enough already, Church's slathers the thing with some of its signature honey butter to add its own unique brand of savory sweet goodness. This creates the perfect platform for the white meat breast patty that's already been soaked in creamy buttermilk, hand-coated in a spicy flour mixture, and browned to perfection in the fryer. There are only a few hundred Golden Chick locations throughout the US, so we wouldn't be surprised if this poultry peddler wasn't on your radar quite yet. But if you happen to have one located near you, scoping out the Big and Golden Chicken Sandwich could be worth a visit. Like many of the spots on this list, Golden Chick's Chicken Sandwich was a fair...
I mean, compared to the other sandwiches, I'm not liking the bun to chicken ratio. Like, there doesn't look like there's enough chicken in this one.
Fairly recent addition to the chain's roster. A Golden Chick rep told Restaurant Business that Golden Chick's breast fillets are marinated in the same brine as its more conventional fried chicken selection, and it's served on a supersized handmade roll with 5 pickles and the chain's trademark Lotta Zing sauce. Much like KFC, Golden Chick has also managed to skirt the shrinkflation epidemic and has actually increased the Big and Golden size since it first came out in 2020. So if you're craving both a crispy chicken sandwich and a briny bang for your buck, this Texas-based chain might just have the sandwich for you.
Oh my God, guys, starving. I'm not going to lie to you. Even though there were certain sandwiches that looked better to me, I would eat every single sandwich. If they were offered to me right now, all of them, I'd eat all of them because this has made me so unimaginably hungry. You know, I'm trying to put myself on a diet. I've put on a bit of weight recently, but if you knew how tempted I am to go get myself some Popeyes or some KFC, I'm just really going to try my best to fight temptation. Come on, Kabir, resist, resist. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe and check out the video I'm going to link right here. See you there.